a warm welcome to the world of notable, interesting events as reflected on the social media. I mean, media trend on the first and only agricultural television station in Nigeria. My name is Euphemia Ijoma. To begin this interesting episode, the management of Imo State University Owerri has suspended indefinitely one of its lecturers, Dr. Desmond Izuwanne, for slapping a female student who arrived at a class section behind schedule and in non-departmental uniform. In a statement released, the spokesperson for the university, Ralph Njokobi, said the lecturer's action was barbaric and unbecoming. Njokobi added that a three-man disciplinary committee was constituted to unravel the immediate and remote causes that led to his uncouth behavior. The statement reads, "It has come to the notice of the management of Imo State University that the viral video circulating around the globe about the indecorous actions of a lecturer of the university, Dr. Desmond Izuwanne of the Physiology Department, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences of the Imo State University Owerri, against 4 students of the university." Management viewed the action of the lecturer as barbaric and unbecoming of such a person occupying that position. At the end of the management meeting held on Tuesday, 2nd May 2023, management approved the suspension of the lecturer, Dr. Desmond Izuwanne, till further notice, and it has set up a 3-man disciplinary committee to unravel the immediate and remote causes that led to his uncouth behavior. The university implored the general public and indeed all human rights organizations to allow it to conduct a proper investigation and recommend appropriate sanctions where necessary, in line with the staff conditions of service. Management will not accept any breach in the academic and moral standards expected of any lecturer, irrespective of how highly he is placed in the university, and sincerely believe in rules of engagement between lecturers and students. The university is on top of the game as it affects the matter under review. Thanks for your understanding and patience.
The lecturer did well. He did wrong for slapping the girl. He went too far, but the girl too didn't take the normal protocol she's supposed to take. She didn't take the normal rules, but she did well. I love the school action for sanctioning the lecturer, because most of our lecturers now, I don't know, they take laws into their hands too much, which is not supposed to be. We are meant to be colleagues, like we work together, co-op. So the school did well for sanctioning the lecturer, and the lady too should be sanctioned too, maybe suspension, something.
For the management, they would have called the lecturer in order. If not, for the lecturer, he did well to address the student in a position. But the action they take is too high. They should call the lecturer in order. It's an address to the student, understand? But because the student acts wrong, it's an address to the student. But if it happened, he did it wrongly, but the management should call the lecturer in order, because that is his right to address a student how to live.
Basically, I think the world is changing, right? So we're seeing a whole lot of new waves, and we're seeing people coming up not being brought with a lot of discipline, because I feel the first thing to have a good institution is to have discipline. I mean, core discipline. We have a path to follow, right? As a student, you're not supposed to do this, do that. That is number one. And as a lecturer, you have no right to hit somebody's child, because they are all adults in a university. So, by the way, 2 wrongs don't make a right. I think we should all go back to our traditional values, go back to how we were brought up. How is it nice to treat this person? How do I behave in this way? Or I'm going to the mosque. Do I dress this way? No, it is a mosque. There's a way you dress. So if you're going to school, you're going to a classroom, there's a way you dress too. You understand? So I think we should focus. The little things matters, even if it's not worth it, but the school has to make a move. And I think they made a very important move. And I also think that they should revisit the students. That student should take more punishment than the lecturer. The world is changing, like I said. We don't respect our values anymore. That's just the truth.
The lecturer might have a good reason for doing what he did. But the news said that she was a pregnant lady. She had other complications. He should have considered that if he knew. But if he didn't know, then slapping her wasn't, or should I say physical assault, shouldn't have been the nearest resort he should have resorted to. Well, I think their decision should be based on receiving adequate information. They must have interrogated the man, interrogated the lady. So if the decision of a group of people should be suspending him, then it is justified.
Okay, first of all, it's uncalled for him to slap a student, talk more of a university student. If it's like primary school, you're like, okay, it's discipline, and then the parents might probably understand, which I know that most parents, they don't even understand anything about that. And then secondly, he should have a reason for slapping the girl. Maybe she answered rudely, maybe he asked, why did you come to school late or something, or why you are entering my class just like that, and the student might probably have answered rudely. So it's a two-way thing. I think two of them are both wrong based on their grounds, but he shouldn't have slapped the girl.
Moving on. A hair vendor whose shop was vandalized weeps, rolls on the floor as she appreciates Adekunle Gold for coming through for her. It was gathered that this woman's shop was recently looted and destroyed by thieves in a clip that's gone viral. She was seen weeping and tossing around on the floor while appreciating Adekunle Gold for sending her money to restart her business. In her words, "Thank you, may God bless you, sir." She was completely lost for words and dumbfounded at the act of love and philanthropy shown to her by the Oriente singer. This act of God sparked many reactions online, and here are some of the reactions. Adekunle marry better wife. Let her send her handle. Let's follow her wotoporiously. This is her breakthrough year. Another reaction. Her faith worked for her. God enrich you and your household, sir. The next reaction. One of the many good sides of social media, yet some people choose to use it unwisely. The next reaction. I said it on a previous post that she will bounce back. I'm so glad to see it. Thanks to Adekunle Gold. God bless his kind heart. I can truly understand the feeling though. From Media Trend, we are proud of you, Adekunle Gold, and stay blessed. We move.
Adekunle Gold has been good, has been a very good person from start. At least it's nice to what I'm saying, and I've attended some of the shows, and I do feel him. I feel him a lot. So kudos to him, and I will tell him thank you for that. And what about for the lady too? May God continue to bless her and enrich her pockets. I will just say they are living in the cloud. They are living in the past. They should just come off it. They are living in the past. They should come off it. Now the new generation are taking over. So. They come off it. They live in the past.
Well, it's a very philanthropic gesture. There are a lot of philanthropism going on social media these days, and it is very nice that people are awake to it. A lot of people have been gifted money. Adekunle Gold waking up to this trend is actually a good one, and I hope other celebrities would follow in his footsteps.
Okay, when I saw that, I was actually shocked. I was like, hope it's not one of those social media tricks. Yes, not like people like, okay, he's doing something, he's doing something. If he actually did that, I'm actually proud of him, and it's actually nice of him to have done that. And I hope the lady is happy. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Adekunle Gold. That's actually nice of you. And I hope you keep doing that, not just for the lady, but for other people too that need help.
A Nigerian man recently found out that his girlfriend was sleeping with another man, and he drafted a revenge plan. From the story, he was sitting at home with her when a message popped up on her phone from her side boo, thanking her for treating him well in bed. Wahoo. After seeing the message, he pretended not to see it but played along with her and even treated her more nicely. Subsequently, he got another girlfriend while still in the relationship. He went ahead to sleep with all his cheating girlfriend's friends and then planned his introduction to his new girlfriend. When it was time for his wedding, he called the attention of his cheating girlfriend and told her everything he had done to her. She wept bitterly, but it was too late. This got a lot of people talking, and here are some of the reactions. Laughing out loud, I feel bad for the new girlfriend. She got herself a dog for the streets. Shame. This dude hurt so many people just because one person cheated him. Another reaction. That's not revenge. You just stressed yourself and got some diseases and became unfaithful to your new girlfriend. Sure. And the next reaction. In all of this, I pity the other girlfriend or wife. God forbid that type of husband. The first girlfriend dodged a bullet. I'm not saying what she did was right. We now go on a quick break. When we return, we'll have more juicy stories. Stay tuned.
For me, if a lady you love, you know, some people like a lady, they do those things out of harsh like call it too. But sometimes, like for me, if I love the girl, I will call the girl, you know, that we'll speak together, we'll talk with each other. But for her or for me to go around to begin to sleep with other girls, for me it's wrong. For me it's wrong. I'll call my girl, you know that.
You see, relationship issue, I try not to make a comment on relationship because nobody's perfect, right? I don't know what you and I have. We might have a different arrangement. Like I can tell you, we might just be having things together, but I won't tell you be my girlfriend and you'll be thinking we're already dating. I think as a man, right, there's no need for you going about sleeping with so many women. I mean, even if you're going to do it, you have to be noble about it. If you have someone in your life, I don't think it's good for you to cheat. You get me? But when you're not dating anybody, you can do whatever you want to do to your body. But when you have someone in your life, I don't think it's necessary. And for the guy going about smashing everybody else, you know, I think it's a personal thing with him. He was on a mission. And there's nothing noble about that.
First of all, when it comes to relationships, I'll first talk about mentality. Every mentality of people going into relationship should be. Why am I going into a relationship? Is it just to date and have fun, or should it have an end to it? Should it be for marriage? Now, why I'm talking about this is this. The mentality of everybody you go into relationship with is really important. There are people who are not matured enough, who are childish. Some people don't even understand what actually a relationship is. They think a relationship is about do me, I do you mentality or syndrome. But it's not actually that. So before you go into a relationship with somebody, the mentality of the person really is really important. If you can be able to have a dialogue after every fallout, there must be fallout in every relationship, because that is when people are true. If people pretend, then there are no fallouts. So if there are fallouts, how do you solve these fallouts? The quarrels are not the important part, but the reconciliation are what is important. So if you keep injuring each other and retaliating, where is it going to end? But so in this case, I think that move was a very, very childish move.
That's actually quite funny. I think I've had similar stories, but that's uncalled for. Probably he feels that it's going to hurt the girl if the girl finds out that he actually did that. But that's not. What if at the end of the day he contacts disease? Maybe he didn't think about that. And then you don't know. Probably, anyway, everything you do have a repercussion. There might be an after effect cause after that. And he would have just called the girl and then they get to talk. Or he should have confronted the girl or just walk away instead of doing all that. Because he has involved so many people already.
We now go on a quick break. When we return, we'll have more juicy stories. Stay tuned. Watching Media Trend on ARCN TV. Nigerian singer David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, on April 24th attended the Forbes Under 30 Summit in Botswana. And he met with the country's president, Mokgweetsi Masisi, where he was welcomed like royalty. In a video shared on his Instagram story channel, Masisi shouted Davido's name and laughed with joy as he cited the singer. Taking a bow, Davido shook the president before they hugged each other the way longtime friends do. After the exciting first meet, the two sat side by side at their table as they had a discussion. Reactions. In this life, just have money. I hope president is scream on citing Davido, and you think I will lose my home training the day I say him. They play. From show last night to Botswana today, these people are trying. You will want to get money like Davido. You feel leave sleep. That one loud though. With this, it's so easy to tell that Davido is loved both home and abroad, and sometimes even distinguished dignitaries lose their cool upon meeting him. Keep representing us well, Davido. We are super proud of you. From Media Trend.
Yeah, our entertainment is really working fast. If you could see Rema too, and Obama, you should know Rema. There's a time they talked about Rema and Obama. So the entertainment business is going well for Nigeria. I know we are just getting started. We'll take over the world very soon.
They welcome him because we the Nigerian people love us very well, but it is we that puts ourselves in shame. Even though people love us, even without our professions, then they need us close to themselves. So I love the way they welcome Davido in Botswana.
Shout out to Davido, in as much as he's a very, very rich person, he's also a very good musician. And I think when you're good at something, people will celebrate you. You don't even have to say it. When you're making success, people will flock around you and they'll give you your flowers. So I think it's a very honorable thing. And Davido is putting Nigeria on the map we are today. If you call 2 Afrobeat artists, you must call Davido. Before you call one, Davido has to be there. So that is how great he is. So I think it's good that we're getting that recognition. At least they're giving us our flowers in the entertainment industry.
Well, it was a proud moment for Nigeria, based on the fact that Davido, being a public figure, is widely known for something positive. Nigeria has had a bad face in the international stage, but we have had a few shining lights who tend to project Nigeria in a good way. So it was a proud moment seeing Davido prostrating for the president like that. It was a proud moment for Nigeria. Music grows, music evolves. Let me put it that way. Music evolves. The kind of, if Tony Tetula were to come back to today and sing the song he sang, it wouldn't have gained much weight. So, but one thing P Square has not seen, or he has refused to understand, is that at the time when his music was trending, it was just the growth of music. A time will come when even Burna Boy and Wizkid will phase out. A new generation will come up. So saying that means they think that their music can be intergenerational. Should I say extra generational, for me to say that. So I think he doesn't really know what he's saying by that.
Okay, thumbs up to Davido. Okay, come to think of it, in Nigeria, who respects which presidents want to respect each artist? Apart from our past president, that's Goodluck, that was actually welcoming to all artists. And then they say Jesus Christ is not welcomed in his own terms. So is it Davido that will be welcomed like that by his leaders? The most important that his Nigerians, they love him, and he's doing great. So thank you, Botswana president, for even welcoming our Nigerian artists. But Davido is really doing a great job. So.
The next item for today. Our split made it easy for Wizkid, Davido and Burna Boy to shine. P Square. During a recent interview, The Nigerian music duo Paul and Peter Okoye, popularly known as P-Square, made a bold claim that their split in 2016 paved the way for some of the most popular Nigerian singers like Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy, and others to dominate the Afrobeats music scene. The Okoye brothers stated that they had dominated the Nigerian and African music scene for nearly 14 years until their separation in 2016, which gave way for other Nigerian singers to shine. Peter Okoye was quick to refute claims that Afrobeats gained global recognition when they were apart. Their statement, however, highlights the significant impact they had on the Nigerian music industry during their time as a duo. It's fascinating to think about what the Nigerian music industry would look like today if P-Square were still together.
Like in the music industry, you know, those separation of a team is a show for them. For me, that's how I look at music. Those kind of things is just as a fun for them. So in the music, that's how it used to be. They must have a scratch before they come together. It's true.
So do you think they were right to say that if not that they separated, these people will not gain much relevance like they did?
It's true. For me, it's true like that.
Okay, if you ask me, I think they made a point, but it wasn't a necessary point. Because everybody knew P-Square were so big that the Africa knew about them. You can't deny that P-Square are one of the biggest duos we have as music industry in Africa and in Nigeria. But then again, right, if you look at the sky is big for every bird to fly. Even the stars, the sky is even big for the stars to fit in, not to talk of. There is nothing like 100 persons cannot make it. There's nothing like, you're big, I'm big too, we are both big. So let me give you an instance, right? Before I came here, I was watching something online and they said the world richest man and the number 39 richest man in the world, they are all billionaires. Even if one is having 30 billion, one is having 170 billions, they have the same private jet. They use expensive cars. So yes, they made the point, but it wasn't necessary if you ask me.
I don't think that's true. Social media is always ready to carry news because that's what makes people popular. And I think they were actually doing better when they were together because people were always on the watch out for them. It's just like Mohit, how the band brought out all the stars. Like when you hear the band's voice, you're like, okay, I'm going to listen to this song. So I don't think it's because of their separation. I think I don't even used to recognize their song like I used to. When you hear Onyinye and all those things. So social media is just always putting them out there. So people, they always have something to talk about even when they are going out of trend or people are not remembering that they actually exist. I think social media is just there to put them always as people will be saying, okay, this person is still alive, okay, but separation, I doubt.
And to wrap this episode up, Miracle Ikechukwu Igbokwe, fondly known as Miracle and the winner of Big Brother Naija Season 3, recently shared exciting news on his social media accounts. Miracle Igbokwe, a Nigerian pilot and model hailing from Imo State, made waves as the winner of Big Brother Naija Season 3. The popular reality TV show aired from 28 January to 22nd April 2018, captivating audiences across the nation. The reality TV star celebrated a major milestone in his aviation career when he successfully passed his flight instructor examination. The winner of Big Brother Naija Season 3 took to his Instagram story to proudly share a Snapchat of his exam results. And the final take for the day. The photo revealed that he had achieved an outstanding feat, scoring a perfect 100% in his flight instructor instrument airplane exam. Taking to his social media, Miracle expressed his joy and gratitude, sharing the good news with his followers and fans. Congrats, Miracle, from Media Trend.
I wish him good. I wish him at least is following his dreams, and his dreams is there. I wish him very good. That's just what I have to say about him. And you should just keep it going. You should keep going. The sky is not the limit.
Yeah, Nigerian guy, so I love him very well. I pray for him. He should be higher than that. That's the only prayer I have for him. He should be going higher than that. It's a proud for us Nigerians.
Okay, so I wish him safe flights. He shouldn't crash. Like, he should be very careful, you know, the way he deal with women. And also, I wish him success. I mean, he was a very cool guy. I think I would do the same thing. Get the money and just disappear. Build myself up and, you know, then come back after a few years. Something like that.
He had, even before entering the house, he had one aim, and his aim was to further his piloting career, of which he did. Immediately he left the house. And I think it is not about the social media, or should I say the Big Brother stage, the platform, is not just about going there to doing different things and doing things that are uncanny, or you might call it different things. It is giving you a stage to have a focus, should have a path you can follow. Miracle chose his own path. He even left the platform the Big Brother stage has given him, and he followed his dream. So I would wish other female contestants and male contestants, instead of exposing their bodies and shaking their, I don't want to say that on TV, should have a focus and maybe chase their dreams.
And a big thumbs up to Miracle. That's a great one. I know, like other people, they will like always be on the fly, like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing it, put pictures on social media. I'm really happy for you, and I pray that good things will keep coming your way, and I wish you greater heights, even though Nigerians, they don't support us. So imagine if we build one aeroplane tomorrow. I know none of us will enter inside, but I hope and I wish you greater heights ahead. Yeah.
And with that, we've come to the end of this episode of Media Trend. Thank you for being my company. I remain Euphemia Ijoma saying bye for now.